This is the place where we lived 3 years ago, and that's the big woods.
Yeah, we used to have
we would sit on.
Grill over there.
This is where we had the grill. That was where we had 110. I see our shovel that we used to clear out the snow is still laying here. The only trace that we were here. But this was where we were hiding, and no, you cannot see the street. This was what it looked like when we came here.
Yeah, but having it started flooding,
Yeah.
this was a beautiful place
Yeah.
until it started flooding.
All the flowers.
Yeah.
Oh, this was where we used to sit and grill on that big log. Yeah. Right over here was where I planted that Three Sisters. That didn't happen. But I see we got a lot of, what is that, cornflower and cornrows, and lots of flowers. But when I planted, that was nothing. That was all flooded. Oh, somebody threw an umbrella there where our tent used to be. No, this was... You can still see it's not green here. That is where we had our tent for about a year. And it's still not totally green here.
Oh, no, our tent was right here.
No, one of them was here. One of them was right here where I'm standing. And then we had the other one like right here. Oh, we still got the pipes that were left here and the old sign. But all I'm seeing that we were ever here was that one. Our shovel is still here. No, and this whole area got flooded.
Yeah. I almost missed the pathway just to get back here when we came through.
That was our shovel. That's kind of funny. Thank you, Five Below. And then this pathway. We came up here. Yep. Duck. Oh, that tarp has been there since before we came here. And there's a church behind there that kind of didn't see us.
They pretended not to see
Well,
us.
yeah. And then it was either this tree or that one that you locked your bike up to.
Where they cut through the branch.
No, that was down there.
Oh, yeah.
And then over there was where we had our other tent. I'm going to walk over there. Yep. Duck again. Here we go. Well, you can still... Oh, crab apples all over the place. Okay. So... That's the path leading in here, which Carl almost missed because we did not have that much growth. Yeah. Now, we can definitely see back here where we moved our tent that somebody's been back here. This was not ours. None of this was ours. Old clothing. No, but we had our tent right about here in this clearing. The only place it would have fit. Well, actually right about here, which is completely grown over now.
Yeah.
So, okay. And the deer used to come on this path here. And yeah, somebody definitely trashed the place. But no, again, you cannot see us anything from the street. You cannot tell there's anybody back here. Which is, I guess, is why the other homeless people have been trashing the place. It's a great place to hide. And then you come this way. Okay. Well, there's the church. Now, they've moved it since, but this was the tree where I had the
shower.
Yeah, the camp shower. And they had a volleyball net with a thing of cement on the bottom, which last time I came out here, it was gone. But I mean, again, looking this way, you cannot tell there's anybody back there. So, and back here, this one tree, this gigantic tree, that's where the fawn, the baby deer was hiding all the time. And now that fawn is like, what, 3-4 years old now? Yeah. Oh, and I guarantee I've seen that same fawn, the buck, near the health department.
Yes.
I guarantee. And there's the church. Oh, butterflies. Oh my God, look how much it's grown. Wow.
Nobody's been walking these paths every day.
Well, they do cut through here.
Yeah.
And you can see where they've been cutting through here. They cut through here because that's where the church is, that's where the bank is. There's apartments back that way. But no, we saw the deer coming through here, and they take this little path, and then they'd go down that way, and then they ran into our tent, and they're like, what the hell are you doing here? And they came within 2 feet of us, wondering what we were doing. And we've seen bunnies, we've seen skunks, we saw a couple of snakes.
Raccoons liked our tent.
Oh, there was a stray cat back there.
We could hear the tree frogs every night.
Oh, I think that house is up for sale now.
Yeah. And the woodpecker would wake us up in the morning.
That woodpecker up on that telephone pole. Every morning, 6 a.m.
We also had a hawk in the area.
Yeah, we did. Which was why we didn't have snakes or mice.
Yeah, right.
So, I'll take it. Okay. Over here, the church had a plug, no Wi-Fi, but we could plug in and at least charge the computer as long as we were willing to get eaten by mosquitoes.
Yeah.
And there's a tiny bit of an awning, so if it was raining, we could do that, but again, mosquitoes. And then that area flooded a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where they moved the tires.
Oh, okay.
Those tires were next to our tent. Okay. But no, it does not look like anybody else has been back here. Oh, that is overgrown. No, they used to have lawn maintenance out here, but it looks like nobody's in here. And again, that dumpster had not been used since before we were here. And they got an old van in the parking lot, which had been on Google Maps, is already broken down. Yeah. Let's go this way here. Oh, those mattresses never did get cleaned out.
Oh, yeah. Those mattresses when we were here.
Wow. And even this is, wow. Oh, butterfly. No, that van. That one's even on Google Maps being broken down. But when we came here, we thought this church was not being used. And then we found everybody for the bank and everything parks back here. And there's really only like no more than 5 cars a week coming out here. I'm glad this is kind of a no dumping zone. You will find people dumping garbage, but I mean, you can tell nobody's maintaining this parking lot.
I mean, I'm just kind of surprised we never found a body dumped back there.
Oh my God!
That would be a perfect place to dump a body.
Now back here, there's more wooded area, and we did know another couple that was hiding back there. Briefly.
They were a little more paranoid than us, so they didn't even want any place with a path.
Yeah. Okay, you can kind of see through here, so I made sure that nobody would find us that way. But we could tell, yeah, there were other homeless people back there. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they made sure there wasn't even a path.
Now the first... Oh, somebody's been dumping.
Oh, yeah.
Now the first night that we set up our tent, there was a snowplow coming through, and they called the cops, and they kind of went this way. And as you can see here, they would not have seen anybody back there.
Yeah.
So they flashed their big spotlight right at us, and they're like, I don't see nothing. You see anything? No, I don't see anything. Okay, we're done.